this is Kanagaraj Arunthadhy. Today I am here to discuss a new thing with you all in database management system. So without any delay, let's get into the video. This is my 7th set of questions. The question is, there is a computer company called Next Computer. All marketing in the company is done using a computer software. The software is used with the database to store data. The product table of that database is given below. So here is the product table of the database. The first question is, create a database named Next Computer to save the data in the product table. So now we need to create a database to save the data of product table. To create a database, I am using MySQL Workbench today. The database name is Next Computer. So let's move to the next question. The next question is, create a table named product in the database. Follow the instructions below to create a table. So next we need to create a table called product. The column names and the data types lengths are given here. Here there are 3 data types, that is hint, varchar and double. Hint is known as integer. Varchar, double is to store decimal values. So let's start creating the table. The table name is product. The first column is ID. It should be primary key and it should auto increment. So we need to set it. The first one is ID. Data type hint. It should be primary key and auto increment. I have set the both. The second column is brand. Data type varchar, length 45. The third one is model and the data type is varchar, length 45. Fourth column is quantity. The data type is hint. The next column is price. Mostly we keep double for price because we can gain decimal values in it. So the data type should be double. Now we have created the product table. Let's move to the next question. The next one is, insert the data into the product table you created. Use the data in the product table above. So now we need to insert the rows, the 10 rows to the table we have created now. So let's start doing it. I'm forward engineering this model. Engineer finished successfully. I use HeidiSQL tool to enter the data to the table. First, I show the way to enter the data using query statements. Then, I show the way of entering data graphically. Connecting to the connection. Here, you can see the Next Computer database has been created and the table also here. Let's insert into the database name dot the table name. Then we should mention the column names. Here we not need to mention the ID column because it is auto increment. It will automatically increase the values. So we should mention the values for brand, model, quantity and price columns. So then the columns should be brand, model, quantity. The last column is price. Then we should mention the values. I take this to the next slide. The first brand is then the model, then the quantity, price. When mentioning the price, we should not mention the currency or any other certain things, and we should not mention the comma too. So like this only we should mention the price to the column. In the end we should mention a semicolon. I'm executing this. Refreshing. You can see the first column, first row has been added to the table. Next we add the row using graphical method. Click on the plus mark. The second brand, the second model, and the quantity is 18. Price, here we should not mention any commas. Okay, now you can see the second row has been added to the table. Likewise, we need to add the left rows to the table. You can see I have entered the rest of the rows of the table. So now let's move to the fourth question. The fourth question is, the owner of the store has identified the Lenovo brand as the least sold computer brand in his company. He has decided to remove the Lenovo brand from the store. Write the relevant query statement to remove the Lenovo brand. So now we should remove the Lenovo brand from the product table. For that, we should write the delete query statement. So let's start writing the delete query statement. Delete from. Now we should mention the database name and the table name. Dot table name. Next, we should mention the row which should delete after where clause. The row is, that means the brand we should delete is Lenovo. So we should mention it. Brand equals Lenovo. At the end, semicolon. I'm executing this. Still it's here. Let's see after refreshing this. Here see, the brand Lenovo has been deleted, has been removed from the table. Let's move to the next question. The Asus brand laptop is no longer manufactured, so it has been decided to remove this laptop from the database. Write the required delete query statement. So now we should remove this modeled Asus laptop from the database. For that, we should write a delete query. delete from next computer dot product table where model. Now we need to mention the model because there are many Asus brand laptops in the database. So we should mention the model to delete the row equals this one, semicolon. Let's execute it. Still not deleted. After refreshing, the row has been removed from the database. So that's it for the day. We have completed the requirements. I'll meet you on my next video. Thanks for watching.